remember, girl. I remember me. I remember seeing her hair. I remember wanting to leave. The body I found myself in. Foreign, unfitting, unlovely to me. I remember a girl. Bullied for her skin. Bullied for her nose. Insecurity crept in. Next came perfection, perhaps a mask for misconception. Wrong direction, little her screamed, yet she covered up and kept on living. It ate at her soul. Little her grew old. Have you had enough? Getting love for how you look. Have you had enough? I wonder why she spent so much time wondering if she didn't have to change. Wondering if one less chip would actually make a difference in her thighs, or if the extra side of fries would make her stomach rise. If one more salad would open people's eyes to see her soul buried in lies. I remember a girl. She wanted to be wanted. She wanted to be enough. So she wondered if 1,000 calories was still too much. Wondering if she would fit in today, if she fit into a smaller size shirt. Wondering if telling herself she loves being different would one day be enough to actually believe it. I wonder if there is a world that sees past skin or size. Is there a girl that can see herself through heaven's eyes? I wonder, is there a love not based on looks?
She grew up with a hairbrush in hand, was taught wearing makeup was how to get a man. Nobody saw her looking anything less than perfect. She was taught the value of being seen as strong, so she relied on clothing to smile and carry on. I wonder if she knew how to not be perfect. certain way, to look worthy of love in order to fit in, to change themselves. And we only see the photoshopped or filtered photos, and that's the picture we all learn to see. The picture of our ideal face or body. I wonder if we ask God what he wants us to see ourselves like. I bet it wouldn't have a filter on it, 'cause his handiwork of making us is the fullness of beauty already. Beauty already. We are beautiful already. We are his art. I know it breaks God's heart when we say we hate his art. Does it truly fully sink in that we are made by the maker of the stars? We are his art, most beautiful of all he's made, each special in our own way. The most important part of you is that you're made in God's image, and that's the truth. I believe that you will unlearn the perfection you were taught, and that you'll yearn for God's love that's not based on looks.
I remember a girl, made by beauty as beauty for beauty, to be bold, an unmasked presentation of who she beholds. She sowed in tears and reaped a reflection of redirection, beholding the maker rather than the taker of purity. She receives glasses, a lens by which she befriends her given body. Finally, at last, she turns from her past into her destiny, reclaiming her childlike soul, untainting it from the harmful coal of hatred. I remember a girl, loved purely for existing, loved deeply just for breathing, loved without her performance, loved without her looks, for she's found the love that is not based on looks.